What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video. First up, though, let's talk about Lowe's. And as you can see, Rakuten is even offering 8% cash back. So unless you are completely new to, I said Rakuten, Retail Me Not. So unless you're completely new to Rakuten, I will look at Retail Me Not today. Rakuten will give you $30 cash back if you're new, but go ahead and save that because pretty soon they should be offering $40 cash back instead of 30. So do the Retail Me Not. Now, anyway, all these deals today are like Prime Day type deals, so they're only 1 day only. So these Cobalt sets, let's first start there. Project Farm recently released a video saying that Cobalt hand tools are excellent. I disagree. I have not used any Cobalt hand tools within the last 4 years. The last tool I used was a torque wrench. 3 of them broke within a year. So I was done. I went to Husky and I haven't had a problem. Same for just the mechanic sets. Everyone that I've used, and we're talking about like almost 12 years ago though. Actually a little over 12 years ago, 12, 15 years ago. The Cobalt stuff would strip everything. It was just really poor quality hand tools. And to me, these reviews reflect that 3.6, 3.9. But Project Farm said they were good. Ironically, I find it funny that he didn't include Husky in that lineup. But if you were looking for Cobalt tools based on his review, here you go. This set right here is $99 marked down from $229, and this set is also $99 marked down from $219. So there you go with that. Moving on, we have these Works outdoor power tools. So I'm not looking at the corded chainsaw, mainly this right here, this bad boy right here, this leaf blower slash collector. It is that time of the season where if you like me got a whole bunch of trees, you're trying to find a really good solution to the leaf problem. Me, I generally put mine in a little pile and run the lawnmower over them a bunch of times to mulch them up. But this will be easier if I could find one that actually works. So you have this here 109 marked down from 159, and this smaller one $69 marked down from 99. But I would just spend the extra $40 if it was me and get this big boy with 620 CFM. There you had that. Moving on, we have some Bosch deals on laser levels. Now, the main one I want to really talk about is this one right here. This laser level also comes with an extra 100-foot indoor red laser distance measure. So for $199, you get both of those. Not a bad deal there, marked down from $399. And then I'll just leave a link directly to this page. There's quite a few that are on super sale here. You have this outdoor distance measurer. That's $149 marked down from $249. You have this self-leveling rotary laser level, $749 marked down from $1049. Another one here that's $100 off. Then you have another one here that's almost half off. This is $500 off, and the thermal camera is almost half off. So a lot of good deals if you need any of these. These are super professional tools right here. So if you needed that, there you have it. Now moving on over to Home Depot. So again, on a special buy today, a lot of this stuff is not good. A lot of stuff we've seen before. Like this DeWalt's kit here. In my mind, this is the bag for $4.99. But it's the Tough System 2.0 box for $4.99. We've seen a lot of this stuff before, but this is actually quite interesting. This Milwaukee deal here for $339. This is normally $399, and then you might see it for $349 with an extra 5 amp hour. An extra 8 amp hour battery or something like that. But $339 is new. We saw this like a week ago for $129, but it was sold out. And we just have quite a few deals. So I'll leave a link directly to this page. You can go through it yourself. But I've picked out quite a few that were like really, really good. So let's get into them. So first up, we have this M18 3/4 inch impact wrench with the 5 amp hour oil resistant battery for $309. This impact wrench is normally more than $309 itself. So good deal there. And it also has the one key technology. Moving on, we also have this angle grinder. Now this is not the one with rapid stop. Okay, excuse me. Is this the 2880? It is. This is the 2880. This does have rapid stop actually. And it's brushless, $149 with a 5 amp hour battery. So great deal there. Then we also have this reciprocating saw. It's not the super sawzall, so it doesn't have the orbital function. But this also comes with a 5 amp hour battery for also $149. Crazy deal there. Then again, we have this fuel surge impact driver. And again, the difference between this one and other impact drivers is that this one is quieter and it's smoother in the hand, a lot less vibration. Great for electricians, plumbers, light woodworking jobs. This is not what you want to install a deck. You could probably do it. It'll just be a little slower. But this is 129 with a 5 amp hour battery. And keep in mind, none of these things have any chargers. Moving on, we also have this M18 hacksaw. So it's one-handed reciprocating saw, fuel with a 5 amp hour battery for 129. Also excellent deal. This is only 169 itself. Then we also have this 1-inch rotary hammer drill for 289 with an 8 amp hour high output battery. I'll say this, I have a bunch of deals over here too that I'm going to talk about tomorrow, and it's mostly Flex stuff, Flex and DeWalt. And we do have a Flex rotary hammer drill if you don't mind that. But it is, your mileage may vary, and it's like 147 or something like that. But this everybody can take advantage of this. And that Flex one doesn't come with a battery, so this is still quite a great deal. We also have this mid-torque impact wrench with the 5 amp hour oil-resistant battery for 215. Not bad there. It's not something super great, but it's also not bad. Then we have some Ryobi stuff, and we talked about these deals like last week. So they're back with the angle grinder with the 4 amp hour battery, 2 amp hour battery, and the charger was $79. Man, that's a slap your mama deal right there. Again, and it has a trigger. I love angle grinders with the trigger. Man, it's just more control. Is this gonna have rapid stop or some crazy brake on it? No, but I mean, $79 for all of that—that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's a great gift, and that's a great something, a great kick around angle grinder. Then you have this multi-tool. Again, is this the best of the best? Is it even brushless? No, it's not. It's brush, and it has a tool that you'll need to put the blade on and off, but it's on board at least. And again, 2 batteries with a charger and then the tool itself, $79. That is insane. Moving on, speaking of reciprocating saws, we have one here again with Ryobi plus the 2 batteries and the charger. Now, again, is this going to be an excellent reciprocating saw? No. And the stroke is not terrible at 1 inch. I mean, I showed you guys, what was that, a Cobalt, that a one-handed one with 1 inch stroke? That's not terrible, man, with 3,400 strokes per minute. It's not bad at all. Pivot and shoe, man, look, $79. That is ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. That's something to try out. You know, if you just jumping off the porch with tools, I would do that. Then you have the oscillating tool with the orbital center for $69, also crazy. Then again, that planer with 2 batteries, also crazy. And we already talked about this for 129. You saw that. And there'll be links to all these things. You might be able to click them in the video. I don't know. The tool wasn't working for me to be able to do that earlier today, but it might kick on later on. So if you don't see these pop up in the video, just check the links in the description and they'll be there. Then you have this M12 fuel kit, which we know usually is $229. We see it for $199 as a BOGO during a holiday. And right now it's $189 as a BOGO, but you can't select it. So listen, you guys, if you made this far, for those of you that are still trying to figure the hack out, stop buying kits like this and trying to return the other tool. You don't know what you're doing. That's not how it works. You have to add the tool manually to the bundle. Okay, this is not returnable. You turn one thing, you got to return them all because it all comes as one kit. This is $189 for all of this. You can return them when it's itemized. It'll say this is $150, and then it'll say this is $49. Then you can return the separate stuff. But this is going to have one line item on your receipt for $189. You cannot break that down and return them. I'm going to start blocking y'all that leave that misinformation. Moving on, we also have this M18 Fuel High Torque Impact Wrench for $239. I talked about this a few days ago, and it was $249. That was a good deal. Now it's $20 extra off. If you did buy it that day, bring up Home Depot in the chat, or just if you have time, run into your Home Depot and just say, hey, I bought this a few days ago. It was $250. Now it's $240. I want my $10 back, and they'll just no problem give you $10 back. But yeah, now it is $10 cheaper. I said $20, $10. All right, we talked about barrel grip jigsaws last week. Here's another deal on Milwaukee, $169 for their fuel barrel grip jigsaw and a 5 amp hour battery. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. And thank you all for all your feedback. Yes, I agree with those of you that were saying that was an M12. This is the M18. Saying it's not going to be as powerful as a regular jigsaw. But then I also understand some of you that were saying, hey, I might not be that great with your traditional D-grip jigsaw, but the barrel grip allowed me to have more finesse. And when you're talking about cutting, especially like laminate floors or something like that, I could totally see that you want all the finesse possible and a nice clean cut. This has pretty great reviews, 169, not bad at all. And finally, we have this 2889 angle grinder. So the difference between this one and the other one is that this one, it does have rapid stop. It's the same, but this one has the side switch instead of the paddle switch. And this one comes with a high output 8 amp hour battery for $229. So you can decide which is, I think if you're thinking like me, that 149 is looking a whole lot more appetizing. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from it, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss any deals in the future, share this with your brethren, and I will see you guys next time.